First at 4, volunteer fire departments across New York are facing a major challenge, a shrinking force and growing pressure to keep communities protected. Now, as 2 on your sides, Rob Hackford reports state leaders and advocates are pushing for new incentives to keep volunteers on the job.
The New York State Firefighters Association is trying to pump up the number of volunteers across the state. That number in total is at a 40-year low, so they need new recruiting strategies stat. Fire professionals across New York say the incentives for volunteer service haven't kept up with modern day, and there's a new push to change that. A 20-year-old $200 state income tax credit has advocates looking for closer to $800.
Easing the burdens, offering reasonable incentives, or updating policies that haven't kept up with today's reality. This is about making sure that when somebody calls 911, there's a trained, capable response on the way.
Recruitment campaigns year after year have produced limited results, and while some departments like Bergholz and Frontier are seeing some positive signs, adding 8 new and several junior members, retaining them continues to be tough.
After 18, what happens? You graduate from high school, you go away to college, you find your sweetheart, you get married, you have kids, which is the normal progression, right? And that's where we start losing them.
I think our youngest was 16 that came in, and our oldest was somewhere in the maybe mid-60s range.
With so few volunteers, departments often end up feeding off themselves. And many volunteer firefighters go professional and in some cases are preventing from continuing that service. Officials say there is no one-size-fits-all solution.
Call volumes are ever increasing, training requirements are cumbersome and continue to evolve. The demands on personal time for our members has never been greater. And yet, despite all that, our volunteers continue to answer the call day in and day out.
A proposed piece of state legislation would offer nominal compensation to volunteers, roughly 20% of what paid firefighters earn in the same area. Supporters say it's a last-ditch effort to stabilize the system. Despite their efforts to get that tax increase in the state budget, it is not included in this year's, but they will continue to advocate for it as they have for the past decade. On your side in Wheatfield, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.